Welcome everyone to this week's edition of Moorey's Mail as we get geared up for another magnificent day's racing right around the country tomorrow. The first Group 1 for the Victorian season is at Caulfield. The Memsey Stakes headlines a magnificent day's racing at the Heath. Up in Sydney, what would usually be at Rosehill Gardens for San Domenico Day has been transferred out to Kembla Grange due to Sydney's COVID restrictions. We've got listed races in Adelaide and Perth, and just behind you is Doomben Racecourse here in Brisbane, where we've got a cracking 9-race program on offer there. Let's kick off this week's edition of Moorey's Mail having a look at the massive day on offer at Caulfield, which is headlined by the Group 1 Memsey Stakes. 9 races are on this program. We've also got 3 Group 3s and a listed race to support this Group 1, so it is going to be a spectacular day's racing at the Heath. The track is currently rated a good 4 and the rail is in the true position at the entire circuit. Now my best bet on the program comes in race 5, which is the Heath Stakes at Group 3 level over 1100 metres, and then we see the return of the top weight here for Team Hawkes in Masked Crusader. Now in his lead up he had a trial at Rosehill Gardens over 900 metres, which he won by 2 lengths. I want to take you back to his last campaign where his big win was the Group 1 at William Reid Stakes at the Valley. I don't know how William Pike got him through the narrowest of gaps at about the 150, but he did, and he went on to win that race and win it quite well. This looks like a perfect start for what will be a massive spring campaign for Masked Crusader, and at $1.90 I think he represents the best bet on this 9-race program. The best value for me comes in at race 7, which is the listed Heatherley Stakes over 1700 metres, and with another Team Hawkes runner here in number 2, Angel of Truth. Now he's coming into this race second up. He had a really good run in the PB Lawrence Stakes a couple of weeks ago at this track, which was won by Sierra Soup. He draws gate 5 and he won't have to do too much work tomorrow to get into a really good spot, and he does represent some really good each way value. Doomben, 9 races on the card here in Brisbane. We're currently on a soft 5, but with the fine weather they're expecting in Queensland today and again tomorrow, I'm expecting that track will be a good 4 come race 1, and the rail is out half a metre the entire circuit. My best bet on the card here comes in race 3, which is a Class 6 handicap for the fillies and mares over 1200 metres, and Tony Gollan sends out here number 13, Miami Floss. She's second up here after running second behind Eloquently last start. That was at this track over 1050 metres. She's freshened up after a 5-week break. Kyle Watson-Taylor will take the sit here with a 3 kilo claim, which will bring her down to 51 kilos, so there'll be absolutely no weight on her back. She'll roll forward from that favourable gate that she has got, and I think with that light weight she'll be extremely hard to catch. Race 8, which is an open handicap over the 1350 metres, a really tough race to dissect here, but I settled with number 6 at Wits End, Robbie Fred, to do the steering here. His last 3 runs have resulted in wins all at this 1350 metre trip. He's beaten the likes of Peroni, Roman Arias and Wapiti, and he draws a really low gate here and should map really, really well. And then we have a look at the massive day on offer at Kembla Grange, where we've got 10 races headlined by the San Domenico, the Min Dynasty and also the Premier's Cup, all at Group 3 level. The track is currently rated a heavy 8, but we are expecting that to get to a soft 7, potentially a soft 6 by race 1. The rail is out 4 metres from the 1100 metres to the winning post, and out 2 metres the remainder. The best bet for me comes in at race 2, which is a benchmark 72 over the 1300 metres, and Gary Portelli sends out his colt here in number 6, Royal Zelb, who returns from Melbourne winning a listed race at Flemington over the mile. He comes back here to a benchmark 72. You don't often see horses that win listed races come back to a benchmark 72, but this is the path that Gary Portelli is taking his 3-year-old colt. He's building a really nice record too, with 3 wins from 5 starts. James McDonald rode him 2 starts ago, which was for a win. He gets back on board here tomorrow, and that's a massive tick for me. And from gate 3, I think should just get an absolute gun race here and is the best bet on this program for me. And then we have a look at race 8 on the card, which is a benchmark 88 over 1200 metres, and Jason Collett will take the sit here on number 5, Animate, for Chris Lees. Now he resumed at this track and trip and distance, running second behind Big Parade, so the form lines here tie in really well. Animate's second up record, it's absolutely brilliant. He's got 3 wins from 4 and 4 wins and 2 placings on rain affected tracks. He opened up on Wednesday at $19, but right at this current moment in time and at the time of recording, he's in around $9. So the money is coming for him, and I think I'm happy to be with him each way as the best value on this 10-race program at Kembla Grange. So that's a look at my best bet and also my best value bet for each of the 3 meetings at Caulfield, Doomben and Kembla Grange. You can head on over now to the Moorey's Mail Facebook page. You'll get the first 4 selections for all 28 races plus the quaddy legs. I've also got in there details for the listed race in Adelaide and also the listed race in Perth. It's going to be a monster day's racing right around the country. Enjoy it, everyone. Happy punting. Back more winners. Put your house on it. Gamble responsibly.